but still like have the brain. I was like the brain with the AngelList, like the AngelList look.
It's the fucking iPhone Apple emoji brain with the 2-finger peace sign from AngelList directly behind it, and it's a bad Photoshop.
Welcome to the Smart Nonsense Podcast, where we talk about entrepreneurship, self-development, and challenging norms. I think it's something like 1:15. I don't know what we're at. We're
think
cranking.
These are coming in hot. We've gone from like dead conversation to live on the air, baby.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy about it, Pop. We got 3 top secret memos from Clipt Inc. on the table. Those are going to be opened. Watch this on YouTube. We've come a long way since this morning. We haven't done a thing since.
No, dude, this is how normal people work.
No, I know that. No, I'm not talking about like the fact that we have 2 meetings a day. That's fine. They're like very high yield activities, and
you mean nothing has changed? We're just shooting another podcast
since our sad podcast, because it is the same day we are.
No,
recording
fuck.
again.
I'm gonna be a fuck boy. I don't care. I'm gonna keep moving around. Fuck it, dude. Can't stop me.
Wait, no, something happened right after. I think it was about dinner tonight. You were trying. Hey, we can't go there. This is not the pod for that. I got a bomb. I think I'm gonna drop it later. It's not really a bomb, and I don't want to get expectations, but out of line. But I realized something on the last meeting we were on, and it's interesting business wise. But I think we got some goofier stuff first. Nivi, I don't know how to jump into things anymore.
Okay, I'm looking.
Usually, you come with the transition that you've drawn in your notebook, and then we know where to go.
All right. Well, I want to talk. Well, that might not be funny. I still want to get this. Am I allowed to use names? Let's call it reindeer story out.
Who's that about? Well, fuck.
The Ecuadorian reindeer.
Oh, that's a different podcast, Pop. That's not self-development, entrepreneurship, challenging norms.
Want me
that's
to derail?
Hot gossip. Well, it's not even gossip.
I kind of like hot gossip. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Hey, you got to be friends with us to hear those stories.
There you go. Follow Dylan on Twitter. DM him. Get on the phone. You guys can talk about Eddie. Fuck. Well, fuck him.
Fuck them all.
Okay.
We'll never know. All right. One thing I wanted to say, because we just had that emotional therapy session. It's thinking about that Anna episode.
What? Wait, you know what I want to do? Because it keeps getting advertised on all of our favorite podcasts. BetterHelp. This is not a sponsorship for BetterHelp, but I kind of want to try it. It's online therapy.
Well,
on your time with a licensed professional.
Let's not ever get off this topic. The girl I was talking about last night, we were talking about therapy a lot because she's had some. She was actually born in Mexico and then moved here, and there's a lot of difficult transition times, and so she goes to therapy. And
I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at the fact that we're back on this.
I'm not it. It means a lot to me. I start crying. No, it doesn't. We kind of blew it up. But I'm a fuck boy.
What about her therapy?
No, she's just like, therapy's awesome. More people should do it. I think there's just too much of a stigma still, and I should do it because I have bad family relationships.
Let me ask you this, Pop. When do you go to the doctor?
I don't.
In theory, when do you go to the doctor?
I go to the dentist more often than the doctor.
When do you go to the dentist?
Twice a year.
Do you go to the dentist because they need to fix something, or because it's a preventative check of your teeth twice a year? So should therapy be. All right?
Or you just start a podcast.
Or you start a podcast. That's also a form of therapy. Talking about things, communicating is a form of therapy. You can't do it after the fact.
Hey, let me bring this back to that girl.
Let's go!
The reason why she didn't text me for like 4 weeks was because she like didn't know how to convey it. Like, would I believe her if she's like, yeah, I got sick twice, I'm out for 20 days? Like, one of the like, I don't know, kind of like Athena, like overthinking things and like too in her head. She was so in her head that she's like, too scared to just respond, even though she wanted to.
Hey, maybe she should go to BetterHelp. Yeah, it's BetterHelp.com. That'd be the most organic ad.
Actually,
we should have called him up between last episode and this one. Been like, hey,
my friend,
we've got a major pitch for you. You've got 100 listeners.
$250,000. He needs you for the money. He wants to live his best life. So I was thinking about all these stupid episodes that we had. One of them being the Anna episode, where we basically lost like $1,000 in a night because of one girl.
Oh, please don't bring her to dinner today. It's gonna be an expensive one. It's a steakhouse. There's like 7 of us.
Shots, baby. Tequila shots. 20.
Oh, I gotta go listen. Did that episode come out?
It's on Callin, dude.
That was on Callin.
We had a couple good, like the Soviets. That was kind of a fun one.
Can we download them, rebrand them as Smart Nonsense, and like make sure those are on YouTube?
Fuck them. Bringing them in house.
Yeah, we should.
I downloaded them.
That was an amazing episode. Okay.
I know. I don't really know what. Maybe we can clip some visuals out of that. I don't really know. But that was a story. So maybe we'll drop that at some point because it's so goofy how we just get swindled. The other point, maybe it's sad. Maybe we get into Nivi.
So here's the problem, Pop. You wrote all this pod in the reference frame of our last episode, which was sad and existential.
Let's talk about the Notebook.
What Notebook?
No, like the movie.
The movie?
Notebook.
Okay. How about we open these? That'll start something.
No. Okay, fuck it.
Let me open one of them.
No, I wanted to talk. No, don't open them. It doesn't.
I got my finger.
Let's talk about Nivi. Nivi's fun. Okay. I like Nivi. Hey, let's play a little Nivi.
Our transitions are weak. Let me just have a look. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Go. Oh, no, it's not, Pop. You don't want to see the bill on here. I didn't know this was a bill. Payment by check. First I see, we'll tease it. I see the huge Clipt logo, which is a fantastic fucking logo. And now I see the bill. Let's talk about Nivi. Fucking hell. It's 3 huge bills.
Oh, fuck. They're that big.
What do you think it is?
I thought it was just a congrats. Here's your golden ticket.
Happiness equals reality minus expectations. All right. My expectation was this
how bad it is.
Congratulations. You have secured trip.
Oh, that is a bill. We got to invoice HubSpot now.
All right.
Wait, are they all like that?
Trademark publication of the Clipt logo.
Oh, we're going bankrupt.
$1,420.
That's a real bill.
You have to understand, when our expectations were to a letter of congratulations, we are very unhappy right now. What's the image? This is an audio podcast. Is it worse?
They're all 1420?
Fuck! That's the C. That's a good one.
I just
gagged,
dude.
Dude, you will not believe what this third one is. Okay, so for our audio listeners, we have the Clipt logo, amazing logo, Adrian and team, thank you, $1,420.
Nice,
we have the Clipt C, which can stand alone, amazing logo. It's a stopwatch with a plate. It tells you exactly what we do. $1,420. You want to know what the third one is, Pop? It's fucking the word Clipt for $1,420 for the people at home. We'll scan these. We'll put them up. This is literally Times New Roman, the word Clipt, $1,420. All I gotta say is, good luck catching us.
Something.
Good luck catching us. Here's what else I want to say. First of all, we can talk about
that's not even to pay the lawyer to file these. How about that?
No, but this is a good thing, Pop, because it gets to my one point of podcast. It's not. Here's my problem. 2 things. One, we are in the process of outsourcing finance so that they can handle all this.
They're going to be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Your company's Smart Nonsense.
No, right, exactly. But if we didn't see this, we would just keep focusing on the future. So I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
Second, I realized my problem with the agency on the call with our client.
Yeah.
Running the agency demands that we operate campaigns that serve their project, their passion project, right? So what we have to figure out right now is in the next quarter, how do we get them the returns and actionable content that they want to see for their brand? That goes against like every bone in my body as an entrepreneur. Like, I don't care about their passions. Their passions ain't my passions.
Meanwhile, you're like, we just want to help people tell better stories. Fuck my life.
I know, but when it's a product, you don't have to like fester with their stories.
You like the idea of it. You don't like actually doing the work to help someone out. It's
Probably.
Like, I love community service, just not when I do it.
Right. But I'm like, I'm not passionate about cryptos in particular. But now we got to brainstorm a campaign for them. Just something to think about.
Koiken. But yeah, no, I agree. I don't know a way out of it.
Right? Because, well, for a while, we had that sentiment. It was like, let's set up Spartan Nonsense to be the product where, like, we just produce your clips. It's just post-production. What drove us crazy was the pre-production, which is a form of this having to work for their passions. I think
there's a way where it's still minimal for us. It's like, hey, just give us the content. We'll edit it. We'll help out a little.
Yeah.
But it's this sort of thing where we like you got a
It's just
handful of
always my
clients.
push.
It's not going to get easier until we literally hire someone to do it for us. That's the only way we get out of it. And then they're fine with it. They're an employee. They're the people that don't fuck with uncertainty, but we give them the certainty, assuming we don't bankrupt ourselves with fucking trademark patents.
Fucking A.
Whatever the fuck they are. I don't even know what that is. But hey, for the time being, that's how it goes.
$4,200.
Call another. That's over $5,000 with lawyer for sure. I don't know how much.
It's a great word. It's a great logo.
Clipt is nice. I wish it lasted till like 2030. It probably only lasts a year. How long does it expire?
10 years?
Oh, that would actually be good if it like lasted any time.
I think it does because, I mean, what this is meant to do is like give you some amount of time to operate this thing as a monopoly. So
Hey, we got the trademark though. That's really cool.
Fuck yeah. First trademark. Well, yeah, so that's where I'm torn. I'm like,
well, so you brought up having this because we're basically outsourcing the financial side of our company. There, you can hire basically a remote CFO for your company.
Yeah.
And they build a little team that understands all of this. They handle all of that for us. I think it's like $1,500 a month, probably more once you factor in other shit. But it's totally hands off, at least supposedly.
Right. Well, I think my passion is just making shit. I love doing our marketing. I love when we put together something that serves some. Maybe that's the selfish angle. But like, so much of the reason I'm an entrepreneur, so much of the reason we started this was because we were sick of doing what other people wanted us to do.
Well,
and as the agency, we are at their service.
That's, I don't know. I'm back on like Smart Nonsense. Maybe Clipt as a brand is dope. Clipt Inc. Fuck yeah, dude. That looks sick. So it's like, yeah, we don't really have to do like what we talked to them once for 25 minutes in the last month.
That's totally easy.
It's so easy and it's such like a goodwill. Like it's hilarious that we lost. I don't know if we declared it, but we officially lost our first and our biggest
right now.
client.
I just sent the email, effective immediately. No more content for my first million.
What used to be $35,000 a month is now $0 a month. No, I mean, the nice thing is
we got the trademark.
In 30 minutes, we have a call with, I think we can't disclose who it is, but
no, we absolutely cannot.
like a really a massive
in the crypto space
NFT,
though.
NFT
in the crypto
company,
space,
we'll say that.
And I'm like, to me, it's just like,
yeah. It is funny though. Those are our best edits right now. I think are on chain, which is funny because I was telling Henry, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Our best edits, like Chamath is sharing our shit. That has to be our best edit, hands down. It's getting 100,000 views, Naval 100,000 views. That's where the focus has to be. But also, our edits are so good, even though the 1,000-view clips for on-chain Studios, if you want to check it out, those clips are so good that literally we've gotten more business from that than any of the other.
Yeah, and they're small
brands. Yeah. So that's cool. We're gonna talk to them. It essentially will make up whatever used to be in the past. Like we've since no longer relied on individual companies like HubSpot because we've fucked up those relationships. I have personally. But
no, I nuke boosted. We should talk about Nivi. This is a funny one this morning. Okay. How did this start? Oh, okay. So
who is Nivi?
Nivi is Naval's sidekick. They're co-founders. Seems like Nivi does more the kind of Naval's like the public figure. Nivi's like the operations guy that does all his shit for him. Or is at least like facing us as an operator. And every time Nivi sees our shit, he's like, bros, get rid of the stupid brain emoji avatar. Get rid of it next to your name on Twitter. I don't need to see it twice. I think we'll oh, this came out of your tweet. We got to roll the audio.
What do you want? Which one?
Can we just like roll the audio After your tweet. After your tweet, no?
The sloppy one?
We play it.
Going on with this tweet, there are so many issues with it. I gotta leave you a voice message. First of all, those quotes should be curly quotes, not those straight quotes. That little dash between
no, people
and
can't
Naval
do that.
should be a little longer. It should be
hey, now we gotta go
dash,
back, Pop.
But an N dash, this one's too short.
Doesn't matter.
You can look it up. There's no there should be a space after the dash before Naval. And then in the design inspired by visualized value, it looks like there's an extra new line before visualized value. Other than that, I love it. And get rid of the freaking brain thing in your name. Smart nonsense. There's already a brain on the left of it. Why is there another brain on the right? I'm looking at your account. I can see the avatar. Why do I need to see the avatar again? And while you're at it, get a better avatar, please. Thank you. Congratulations on everything, man.
Other than that, you know, after he lists 10 things.
I feel like he read something on, well, he didn't, this seems super genuine, but it's like a feedback sandwich, and he's like, oh, fuck, I forgot the sandwich, and he just stacks both buns on one end.
Then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. While we're at it and I'm shitting all over you, change your fucking avatar and get rid of the brain.
But congrats, guys.
So
I had fucked up that tweet. We'll put it and kind of point out the errors. It's
so
kind of funny.
Up. Why'd you do that?
What?
It was just fucked. There's like, you gotta see it. I don't know what he's saying about the quotes. I guess he just wants the single curly.
Well, some of them curl. I did like straight up and down quotes.
And then there's a dash, and slammed into the dash is Naval's name with no space to breathe.
I didn't know you had to give it space to, because if it was just dash and then name, there's normally it's just dash and name.
You gotta let it breathe, Pop.
But like when you see a quote attribution, it's like dash. I want to say Tom Sawyer. Who wrote Tom Sawyer?
Twain.
Swain.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
You almost said Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. It'd be like dash and then M. Dash M. There's no space.
There's something. I think the best part. Let me paint the good here. First of all, it's all fucking hilarious.
Wait.
The good is he didn't make you delete it.
No.
That's right.
Well,
it's like,
Naval already shared it and it was at like 20,000
Yeah,
views.
but like,
right.
Even still, it's like, dude, you're dunce, but let's fix this next time.
And then he's like, the video looks insanely fuzzy. And I'm like, got sloppy on this one. And he's like, sloppy drunk.
It's at noon on a Tuesday. I didn't know that.
Sloppy drunk. Dude, I like him. I like him a lot. And then he's just a chiller. And then this morning I get this.
Yo, I got an idea for your logo. Maybe you could make it a little more cartoony, like the AngelList peace sign logo. So like take that brain, if you like the brain, and do it in that kind of style. It's kind of almost like the visualized value style in a sense as well. But inverted the color scheme. But you probably want to go softer than he does. That's one thought. Another thing that might be interesting is take the brain and put it through like an old timey filter, so it like looks kind of grainy and old timey and black and white. I'm kind of imagining like a roll of film. And like you might even have like the edges of the roll of film as part of it and the brain in there. I'm just brainstorming. I'm not saying all these are good ideas.
Okay, so that's a pretty serious.
Nivi, don't you got nothing else to do?
I just love how he's on a walk in the morning thinking about our logo. I love that. I got that at
a day or two later.
6:23 this morning. I'm pretty sure he's in San Francisco or like on.
We gotta put this in the shareholder letter. We gotta have this little story. You know, we changed our logo and it's the fucking. Well, I won't get to the punch, but
maybe we're fucking with. So basically, he's like, "Oh, change it," and gave all that advice. Super sweet, kind, and Henry and I like,
yeah. You could not pay Nivi or Naval $1 million to give you graphic design advice on your silly little logo, and he's just doing it out of the goodness of his heart.
Just randomly, you wake up to this, and he's like, "Hey, I've been thinking about your logo." But keep in mind, we played the first audio. And he was shitting on our logo. That's because in a prior audio, he had already shit on it. This is now the third time he's bringing up changing it. So like, okay, fine, let's give him something to work with, right? And so, we get cooking. And Belky, you have the idea of because he was referencing AngelList, which has like this peace sign logo, kind of sick. It is simple. Nice. It's like, oh, do the same thing with your brain.
Wait, what does it mean though for AngelList? It's not.
I don't know. No idea. But it's cool.
And without AngelList, it doesn't mean really anything to anyone, right?
I don't know. Yeah. But it's the stylistic element. So he's like, oh, try and apply that style. I think that's more on brand. And you're like, you think you know our brand? The context behind our current one, which is just the Apple emoji for brain, is like smart nonsense. Okay, smart. You think brain. Nonsense. Let's not fucking hire someone to do a logo. Let's just take the fucking emoji and put that
It
there.
was even dumber than that. We had the team chalk up 10, 15, 20 logos. They did a whole like inspiration mood board deep dive on brain logos. And 2 weeks go by and we're like, nah, we want the iPhone brain.
Right, we already like paid them the bonus for like, hey, your shit was dope. Sorry, we're just gonna go with the brain. And so everyone shits on the brain, but I fucking they don't get the backstory. It's just like our inside joke.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Everyone else is like, you can't run a serious company. It's so ironic because Naval, I think the issue is Naval is sharing these, right? So he's in essence giving the okay on like, this is a respectable brand.
Every time he shares a clip, he's like, bros, change the logo.
It's got two brains on both sides. So we're like, okay, yeah, sure, Nivi, we'll take exactly your advice. Pretend we're stupid and don't actually know what the fuck he's doing. We're like, or Henry's like, yo, let's just take AngelList logo and just put it up as if we're that dumb. And we change our brain. So it's like, you have the profile image, the name, and then we put an emoji at the end of the name just because it looks funny and like double up, like brainwash
And
people.
because, no, there's a reason. When we share clips through Media Studio for our clients, all you see below the clip is smart nonsense. And we put the brain emoji there too to give that pattern recognition that it's our clip. It's like,
you see the brain.
You don't see the avatar when people share our clips.
Well, is Jack Butcher's shit where your language only evolved in the last couple 100,000 years at most, probably less than that, fucking 10,000 years. But imagery, like fucking eyeballs, those have been around since millions of years. I don't fucking know, but a long time. So we process images like 15 times faster than text. It's like, oh, you have that brain everywhere. They see the brain, boom, that's us. But we're like, all right, Nivi, we're going to take your advice, right? You said to use the AngelList logo as inspiration. Let's just take it. And so I don't have a photo here. We'll just put it up. We just do this. And we message him. We're like, oh, should we link our profile or something? Like, no, let's get him to do a little bit of work.
He's got to find it himself.
So I'm just like, killer advice, just changed. And within like a microsecond, a little nanosecond, he comes online. I like how you can see that they jump online and you know he's looking at it even though you don't have read receipts. And so he looks it up. And then a minute later he says, you changed it to the AngelList logo. I just meant something in that style, LOL.
He actually thinks we're stupid.
Meanwhile, I'm rolling around on the couch. I'm losing my shit. I'm like, dude, this is this is what I live for. This is like one of those like sax moments or fucking bomb with Sean moments. And I'm just like, it's so funny because this is all text. Killer advice just changed.
He actually needs to let you down easy because he thinks you're special.
Here's your sandwich.
I'm realizing not only do we have $5,000 in trademark bills, we're going to get a cease and desist from Apple and AngelList.
Fuck yeah.
For hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So he says this. I don't know if you've seen the updated one, but we're like, well, okay.
Quadruple down. That's the only way.
Let's quadruple down. And Belky has the idea. He's like, all right, let's still like have the brain. You know, he's like, the brain with the AngelList, like the AngelList look.
Just make it look like we tried a little bit. All right.
So
it's the fucking iPhone Apple emoji brain with the 2-finger peace sign from AngelList directly behind it. And it's a bad Photoshop. And then next to smart nonsense, the name, our tag, now we've got the brain emoji and the peace sign emoji. So it's just doubled up everywhere.
And it's funny because like one of the most recent tweets from Naval, people see if you click on his profile, it's just that it's like, what the fuck are these clowns doing? Who are these people? And we're like, it's hilarious. All I said to Nivi was, LOL, my B. And I'm just waiting for him to discover.
Like he's going to find it himself.
There's going to be an audio message coming back. We'll
either today or on the next clip, which is Sunday. So in 2 days.
But I'm so curious because he's like, these guys are brilliant creators. Like they're so creative that they just fucking get visual
interacting
design.
With our shareholder letter.
Right. He's like, why is everything with their brand brilliant? And then they're suddenly the dumbest people in the world. he has to, when he sees it, he has to be like, are they fucking with me?
Well, you know what I want to do? Because I'm like, I like Nivi.
I like him a lot.
As perfectionist as Naval is, he's fucking brilliant, and he lets us just do what we do and stay in our lane, which is sick. Granted, they're not paying us, so maybe it would change if they're paying us. I'm like, can we craft this thing to be a product that AngelList acquires and do all the shit for their angels and their portfolio companies? I'm like, they're the two guys I like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Well, and think all the VCs that come to us are like, well, I want this for my portfolio companies.
What did
So it's like, what if we just did that at scale with AngelList?
It's like AngelList Stack, or what did they just release?
That's right.
Their new, I think AngelList Stack. Yeah, so it's like create a fundraising ready startup.
Right. So where's the video marketing?
Hey, Nivi.
Wait, sorry. AngelList Stack is you start a company, they help you, they automate and do all the incorporation docs, banking, share,
equity management,
fundraising. They basically get you to a point where you can go raise money and have all your due diligence behind you. And they're actually squashing. So you can do that on Stripe with Stripe Atlas. You can incorporate a business for like $400.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing it probably 3 times. I don't know about 3 times better, but they're doing 3 times as much to get you ready.
Right.
So
it looks sick. This is what Nivi, when I
Where's
talked to
the
him before,
marketing?
he was working on this. Oh, this is cool. So 5,500 funds and AngelList. Wait, what the fuck? What actually is AngelList?
it's a marketplace.
So angels can come there and invest in companies, right? Is that?
Yeah, you can have your little angel fund on there, and other angels can find you
Right.
and sign up to be in your fund. You can also have
In a
companies.
fund?
Yeah, in a fund.
Oh,
Like Sean Puri has a AngelList. He has a profile on AngelList, and other angels can come join his fund and write checks.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes, and then I believe companies. Look, I'm doing the chamath with my fingers. Companies. This one. Companies. Oh, sorry.
Nivi?
That's a stand-up comedy. That's a stand-up comedy. Nothing for our audio listeners. Okay, watch this on YouTube. Companies can list that they're fundraising or go find angels there, and it's a nice little marketplace. So why don't they have any marketing for either side?
51% of all top-tier US VC seed deals. That's crazy. The majority of seed deals.
Here's
come
what
through
we do,
AngelList.
Pop.
77 unicorns.
Here's what we do. Nivi comes to us with the next voice message. He's like, you guys are fucking idiots. All right. What's wrong with you? You've made this thing. It's terrible. Are you hearing me? Or am I coming through to you? And we go, Nivi, do we have an offer for you? We would like to pitch.
Join AngelList.
Exactly. Well, no, we are selling our company to you for $1 billion, okay?
I'll send an audio message.
When we do that, the first thing you guys can do after due diligence is change our logo. And we'll do all of them.
I'll send him this message. I'm going to be like, Nivi, you're right. That's a great point. We messed it up again. Sloppy. But here's what we want to do. We want to join forces. Sell this to you for $1 billion.
Let's do it, dude. Let's fucking do it. Why don't we record it on the air?
It's gotta be...
No, but honestly, let's bring the video marketing to all your angels and your companies looking for funding. We got the clips.
We got the clips.
We got the meats. Bum 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 banana. Is that a Quarterloo? No, I got more to say.
Oh, I might have too. Okay, keep going then.
That was a false ending for the Smart Nonsense podcast. I'm getting kind of loopy at 3 in the afternoon.
I am too. This is the second one.
Dangerous. This is.
Hey, one kind of related. Oh,
happens.
dude, we still have My Gay Farts.
What about it? Oh, no, this is good. Something we broke after the last episode. We talked a lot about gayness, especially farts, your gay farts. We're going to title the episode My Gay Farts. We are rereading No Rules Rules from Netflix, their big thing being Candor. We're having the whole team read. You got to get it together, Pop. We're having the whole team read No Rules Rules.
Wait, you have no context. You're just like,
you're saying if they don't listen to the last episode?
If they don't know the last episode, they're just like, we were talking about your gay farts. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
That's the call to action to go listen to the last episode. Listen, all right. We think our intent is in the right place. However, and it's all for jokes. And, you know, so long as your gay farts aren't doing harm, then we post them, all right? Just like the Anal Fissures and Freedom episode.
Farts are equal.
What we want to do, what they say in Netflix, too, is like, you're not going to get honest candor back from the team unless it comes top down, which is actually bottom up. Like the first people who should be receiving that feedback and candor is leadership. So I want to go in a hot seat at some point, you and I. And I want people to, I don't know if they need to be drunk to tell us the truth. Dude, I don't know what they need to do.
I've been watching a lot of Family Guy clips, you know, because I keep sending them to you. You're the only one that reacts.
At 2 a.m.
And one of them was like Peter getting roasted. Like, you know how they used to have those roast battles or roast whatever things?
Rap battles.
No, it was roast. Like the roast of Donald
Comedy
Trump.
Central roast.
Yeah, exactly. So they had one of those for him. And it starts off like him reacting like, oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, that's I guess true. And he just like just over time, because I've been thinking about this, like, everyone roasting us. It's like, feedback is kind of scary. It's really fucking.
Well, what they
scary.
say in the book is it triggers your fight or flight. It makes you feel like you're unsafe. Of course, people become defensive. Anyway, I want to bring that topic. Like, yo, team, we're about to name this episode "My Gay Farts," and there's probably going to be some really gay farts in the thumbnail. Granted, half the team is gay. Is this cool? And if not, like, let us know so that we can be better.
I think it's one of the context things. It's like, hey, I had a photo and I've heard from multiple people that it makes me look gay. That's kind of where that part came from. And then Henry farted on one of the episodes and we smashed those two together. That's the context. We think it's funny. A lot of people would click on it. That's just the goal to get people in.
And as long as we're not doing any harm to us, the brand, and people who may actually be gay, then we post.
Like,
it would just be cool to start that conversation, like in our general chat.
There are probably a bunch of things we could actually title that, where it's like,
well, yeah. I was gonna say my silly farts, but that sucks.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be fart related. It could be like fucking changing my entire life course, like something related to that, like actually related to.
Wait, that's a great point. This might actually be false advertising.
100%.
You click My Gay Farts, it's just like a sob story about your life. It's like, where's the payoff?
That's what's so funny to me.
Then you get the one line that's gay farts, and the payoff is just huge. You're like, oh, there it is. Okay. And then you're hooked.
But it was at the start, and then the point of the podcast didn't happen until like 45 minutes in. And I was finally like, this is why I wanted to tell the story.
I think you could draw a thread all the way through that winding road back to gay farts.
I hope.
Just like how we're going to draw a thread back to candor and radical honesty within the company. We're going to put that up for discussion. I think it'll be interesting.
That's it.
That was your only other point?
Well, I had one more. Maybe I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. I don't.
You won't.
No,
you got to strike while the iron's hot.
Jordan Peterson. That's what I had.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, don't put that shit away. I mean, I'm just kidding. Someone from his team reached out?
Yeah, they saw our Naval edits and they're like, can you do this for Jordan? Jordan didn't ask for it. He just said, I work for him. I think he'd like it.
And you said that was like me. I didn't know who that was. You said that's like me not knowing who Joe Rogan is.
Yeah, he's massive.
Which actually I didn't. Well, I did. He was on Fear
It's
Factor.
kind of like once you see them, you don't unsee them. As in,
they're everywhere but nowhere.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the kind of phantom person we like. Let me hit you with another one.
Okay.
The dude who was a guest on Not Investment Advice's last podcast with Jack Butcher DM'd moi asking if we could do a clip for him. And so I was like, yeah, just send the timestamp because I'm just kind of curious if it's any good. I don't know if we said it. Huh?
Who's the dude?
Bitcoin guy, decent following. I just don't know if we use that as an opportunity to get into
just
conversation.
Send it to those clowns too. Be like, hey,
probably just do it.
If your fucking guests are asking for clips.
Oh, I don't know if I want to click on it yet, Patrick.
Okay. No,
but yeah, it's the time. Oh, there's the smart nonsense,
dude. That's how I kind of want to keep that, dude.
It's kind of cool. That's why I'm like,
it's like it looks like the Playboy bunny.
If it does,
it actually looks sick.
But AngelList, I just think like if we put all our eggs in the AngelList basket, funny things and good things come from it. So I don't know.
I'm not opposed.
I don't know.
We just got to be boys with Niv.
Yeah.
Hey, we're over 2,500 followers.
2,516 followers.
And like
our clips are getting dope views, and I'm not nuke boosting them.
I know. Where's
Instagram's
Chamath
popping off.
What's Chamath at?
So Naval is at 100. What? The last Naval's at 116,000 views. Sax did really well. 15,000
Did I even
views.
share this? Where's
Chamath did it himself from Media Studio.
Oh, I didn't even share it to our account.
Careful with my phone. It might. It
it's
has ghost
tweaking,
fingers. Yeah, it
dude.
has ghost fingers. Dude, it's gonna send dick pics to Chamath, dude.
98.2 thousand.
Hell yeah. Hey, you
Oh,
clicked
oh.
on it, but my phone clicked. Ah!
It's gonna be.
I gotta get a new phone.
I got
I
a
think I'm
new
gonna
boost
trade
to
it
a
in
smart
and get the
nonsense.
13 Pro. Like
Really? Just because of that 60 FPS shit?
120 hertz, apparently. Tim
Oh,
Urban.
it's 120 hertz.
So
yeah.
these phones refresh at 60 hertz, which is 60 times per second. The new phone refreshes the screen 120 times per
Butter.
second. It's got to be butter. And by butter, I mean molten ice.
Can't believe it's not butter. Where the
it,
fuck
Pop.
is that guy? Where T counter's low. All
It's
right.
not. It's goofy. I feel weird. We got to get on the phone with a very important client. So, Waterloo!